What's up, my people? It's Wanna Be Native again, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to talk, and I want to talk about a recent situation I was put in and an amazing experience that I had with a native speaker. So I'm just going to get right into it. Basically, recently, a few days ago, I went to the pool with some of my friends, and we were going to the pool, and there's like two ways you can take, and there's a road that's like urban, I guess. It's just like concrete, and then there was a dirt path, a dirt trail, and there was a bunch of girls with us, and they were all in flip-flops, and so they wanted to go on the other path. Well, the day before we had gone swimming, and I had gone that way with them, but I was on my friend's mountain bike, and I just wanted to test it out on the bumps and see how it handled. So I went on the dirt path, and I was gonna meet up with them at the pool. So we got to the pool, we swam, whatever, we did our thing, and then on the way back, I wanted to do the same thing. So we were just gonna meet back up at the house, and I was gonna take the dirt road. Well, on the way back to the house, I was coming, and there was like kind of two paths. There was a dirt path, and then on the other side there was another dirt path. So I was on this side, and on the other side, I saw a family walking the like parallel to me, and another man with a dog and like a really long beard walking the other way. Okay, and so I'm riding the bike, and these people start speaking, and I'm kind of far away, so I can't understand them, but I know they're not speaking English, and they seem like they know each other, because they were like, hey, and they like it seemed like they ran it, they like you would act when you run into an old friend. Okay, so they were talking, and I kept going, and then by the time I got to the intersection type part where I was going to meet up with them, I knew I was the first person to there, because there's no way they got back there faster than I did on foot. So I just sat down, I just leaned up against the bike, and I was just waiting for them. And so at the top of the hill, I see them crest the hill, and I see them coming down. Well, this family, the same family that was walking parallel to me before, they were coming up the path, and they looked to me like a traditional Indian family, I guess I would say. The woman was wearing a sari, and the little girl was skipping, and she was singing a song, and I recognized the language, and I recognized it to be Hindi. And you guys know I haven't really started my Hindi I guess regiment yet. I haven't really buckled down on that language yet, so my heart starts beating fast, and I'm like, okay. So they're walking, and my friends are at the hill, and they're coming down, and I'm at the intersection, and they're coming. So at some point we all have to cross the same path, so my heart's beating fast, and because when you get put in that situation where you have the possibility of having a speaking encounter with a native speaker, you get excited. So they were coming, and they were kind of looking at me kind of weird, like, what's this dude doing here? He's just sitting here. And I don't know, I think I was kind of making them nervous. But they were walking, because the lady stepped on the other side of the man, so that he was in between me and her when they would pass me. So I think I was making them a little nervous. But one of my friends yelled down to me, and they said something, and I was talking back to them, and then they kind of realized, oh, okay, this guy's probably waiting for them. So as they're coming, whatever, it doesn't matter. And so they're walking, and I kind of made eye contact with the lady, and she looked down, and then I looked at the man, and he looked at me, and he kind of gave me the head nod, and I nodded back. Or no, sorry, my bad. So I nodded at him, and he nodded back, and as they got closer, he said something to me that I didn't understand, because again, I haven't started Hindi yet. So when he nodded back, he said something. I couldn't quite make it out, but I knew that it was Hindi. I recognized a few of the words in there. It was kind of a long sentence, but basically I knew it had something to do with good evening, right? So so as he's walking past, I just leaned back and I said one word. I said namaste. Namaste, for those of you that know, and for those of you that don't know, I mean, for those of you that don't know, means hello in Hindi. So I said namaste, and he looked at me and he smiled, and the lady looked back up at me and she smiled, and the girl's singing her little song, skipping, you know, on her merry little way. But just the part that I forgot to mention earlier in the story is that as they were walking, all of their countenances seemed to be down. You know, they were kind of like walking with heaviness. You know, it seemed like they were distressed. I don't know, but I think they were kind of like the only person that was happy was walking with the little girl. She was singing her song and she was skipping, but the parents seemed like they were sad, you know. But when I said that one word, when I said namaste to them, they both smiled, they both looked up, and you know, there was just like it was just like just they were filled with sunshine, you know. It was just like a really amazing thing to look at. And that's pretty much the end of the story, but it just goes back to show just the impact that one word spoken in someone else's language can make on them. The impact that you can make on someone, the impression and that door that you can open. Even though I didn't know everything he said to me, and even though I couldn't probably carry a full conversation with him, that one word, as he's a passerby, that one word just, you know, it kind of renewed their spirit, you know. It opened that door. And that's what I'm always talking about, is that connection that you can make with someone when you're speaking their language. And not only that, but just that one word, what difference that one word can make, you know. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, that's the reason that I learn languages. That's the reason that I'm out here doing this stuff, is to connect with people, because I don't study the language for the language. I study the language for the people. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was a really cool experience, and I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I enjoyed experiencing it. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.